Holler Boys Outdoors here. I'm Ray the Puddle Jumper. We're on John Hay Lake this morning. I've already got one bluegill in. Didn't get it on video. Didn't know it's kind of windy. But anyway, we're going to get this all set up. My wife's just got one. Let me pan over to her real quick. She's got her nice one. Yeah, boy.
Swallowed it.
It's okay. Yeah, they're going to choke them down. Hang on. Let's get these microphones out, baby. Here's a microphone for you. Put that on your jacket, right there on your collar somewhere. Clip this one on my pocket. I'm gonna put this underneath here on the old phone. We wasn't quite prepared this morning, y'all, but we're getting there. I think we're good and live. But anyway, I've caught one, the wife's caught one. I've had to retie a hook already. So she's getting ready to have to retie a hook. The bluegill spawn is on, y'all. Gonna be a lot of action today on these big bluegill. So hopefully I've got the camera in the right spot. Might have to bump it with the old fishing pole here a little bit. Or see if my wife can move it just a hair. There we go. Get the line. There we go. There's that. And the way I fish for these big bluegill is I just use a red worm and a hook. I don't use no float or nothing. When they're on the beds like this, we don't use no floats. We lose a lot of hooks because they swallow a lot of hooks. But the water's a little murky right here in this little cove. And yeah, it's looks like the bluegill season's gonna get fired up pretty quick. So but I am Ray the Puddle Jumper, and we fish this lake a lot, so we kind of know where they are. And it is the beginning of the bluegill spawn. So it's a little windy today. That just ain't a very big worm. I think I grabbed the smallest worm in the box on that. Now I got the second smallest worm in the box. Put two of the small ones on. I'm going to cast right over there because that's where I caught my last one at. It's right there by that tree. But these bluegill bed up in this area right here real hard. They do it every year. And I can't see any beds right now, but we're going to be sight fishing on beds. Yeah, I got a little bit in. He hit it as I was reeling. Got a small one. But that happens. We're going to catch some little ones too. We'll just throw him back. Get us another old red wiggler.
Dump some of this dirt out of there.
There we go. Now that's a worm right there. I didn't twice a big one. But anywhere from where my wife's at, I mean, 180 degrees, only we could catch these big bluegill. And we catch them in here all the time. Yep, she's got another one. Yeah, boy. She got another tank. Yep.
Nice.
That's a nice one, baby.
Thank you.
That is a nice one. And it cut, it swallowed the hook again.
Oh, yeah. Heck, before long, I'm going to have to move my bobbers.
Just take it off. People always ask how come I don't use floaters. And a lot of times when you're fishing right on the beds like that, you hit a floater and they scatter. And so I use just a red worm and a hook. And 9 times out of 10, they just see that red worm will come up and just suck it in. So that's the game plan anyway. That's what we're hoping happens. There we go. I'm hooked up. Oh, get it. Don't get me wrapped around that. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there, y'all. I mean, these are quality. I mean, big O. I mean, I've got some big hands, y'all. I got some big hands. I mean, that's a nice bluegill right there. We'll throw them in a wild well. We'll cast back out here, see if we can't catch another one right in that spot. Oh, I threw over that stupid little tree right there. And that's going to happen more than once today. I will guarantee it. But that's why we bring a whole bunch of hooks with us. And I mean a whole bunch of hooks. I buy bluegill hooks in bulk because I know we're going to go through 1,000 in the springtime. I mean, we go through so many hooks in the springtime because these bluegill. All right.
Worm down to their buttholes.
What's that, babe?
I said they suck the worm down to their butthole.
Yeah, they suck the worm down to their butthole generally. And there's nothing really you can do to stop it. It just is what it is. It's just part of it. I use a number 4 and a number 6 eagle claw bait holder hook. I like those two sizes. And then I just use the old fisherman's knot, the old cinch fisherman's knot or improved fisherman's knot or whatever you want to call it. If I can get it in the daggone loop this morning. I ain't never had this kind of problem tying a hook. It's still a little dark out here. I mean, it's just breaking daylight, y'all. So, all right. get it back out there on him. There we go. I'm hoping to catch 60 to 75 fish today, is what I'm hoping for. We do a ALS fish fry every year, where all the money goes to the ALS Association. There he is. Another tank. Another tank. There's another one.
Nice, babe.
There's another tank of a bluegill. And the wife just got one.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
Oh, she missed him. She missed him. I'm going to help her get her camera set up so we can live stream on TikTok. So just give me a second, y'all, and I'll be back to fishing. I'm going to kind of move you just a little bit more over. My wife ain't going to be able to TikTok this morning. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of both. Catch a few for y'all and then throw some on TikTok too. See if y'all can see me a little better. Yeah. We don't necessarily like this wind because you can't cast real good in it. But we can cast good enough, I guess.
Oh, little bass.
Got you a little bass, baby.
Yep. Very
I got some salad. I got some vegan food here. I got some food for a vegan.
Oh.
Got me a little salad on that one. I'm gonna flip it right out there. There we go.
It's hardly big enough for this hook.
Oh heck, yeah, it is a little bass.
Okay. But I want my hook back there, buddy. But I'm not going to get it because I'm not going to kill you.
Yeah, don't kill the little bass.
That camera's facing you.
Yeah, that camera can't see you at all, baby.
Okay.
This is an electric only lake. Go back over here. There we go. Ah, I missed that one. He didn't miss me, but I missed him.
It's my little bass.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
You think so?
Could be.
I think it was one of them little bait stealer bluegill. Got him. Oh, yeah. Nice bluegill. Ah, nice bluegill.
Yeah, it is. Nice big male.
Big male. So the way you tell the difference between male and a female, male is going to be really, really bright orange on his breast. Real bright orange. And a female, when I catch one, she's going to be real dingy and kind of gray looking, light colored. And generally, if they're full of eggs, I throw them back. That way we got this resource for next year. And people say all the time, well, you keep so many fish, you put a dent in the population. But most time, I'm only keeping males. I'm not keeping the females.
And if we're putting a dent in the population, how come we do so well here?
Right? I mean, we definitely don't put a dent in the population. We catch, 1,000 a year here, roughly. Every year. We've not hurt the population none yet. Not that I'm aware of. Got another one. Another one.
Nice.
Oh! Get off her. Here's a female. And she swallowed it. And she ain't full of eggs. So I'll keep her. But see how she's a different color?
Pumpkin seed.
My wife called a pumpkin seed. And yes, I just kissed a fish, y'all. I just bite my line in two. I've done it since I was a kid. And if you're a hardcore fisherman, you've done it too. Although my wife says when I do it on a fish hook with worms, I end up with bated breath at the end of the day.
His wife says no such thing.
That's a joke, y'all. That's just a joke. I like joking around. Hey, babe, if I was choking, what would you do?
The Heimlich maneuver.
Okay. If you was choking, what would I do?
Hopefully you'd save my ass.
Huh?
Hopefully you'd save my ass.
I just pull back a couple inches. She did not find that joke funny, y'all. All right, we're back out. New worm, new hook. Another one. Ah, little bass. It's not little, but it's not big either. It's not big enough to keep. But we got us a little bass nonetheless. Come on, give me a hook back. Here, a little bass. On a board on little bass.
Mine's littler.
Yours was littler? Oh, you should have seen the little dink I caught in Kansas. I wish Jimmy would have took a picture of it. I use ultralight Rapalas that were bigger. We've used Shiner Minnows that were bigger. About like that 1 ouncer you caught that one day. You know, you remember that?
No, I've slept since then.
You slept since then?
Yeah.
I understand. This lake's full of these 10-inch fish, 10, 12, 13-inch fish. I mean, just full of them. They need to put a slot in here, slot limit, where you can keep sizes like that. I just heard a turkey gobble. There just went a big fish it just bit, or just jumped, and I'm hung up. Did it take my hook? Yep, it sure did. I don't know what fish it was that just jumped out there behind us, but there was a real nice fish that just jumped behind us. And here's the thing about fishing the way we fish for these bluegill. If you ain't getting hung up, tied up in trees, if you ain't tying 100 hooks on a day,
nice.
biggin', baby.
Nice.
That's a big old tank right there. And if you ain't retying hooks, you definitely ain't fishing. Got him. Oh, he come airborne. He come airborne like a bass. Woo! Been another big male.
Nice.
Another big male.
Nice, nice, nice.
There I go, kissing fish again. And I've had people say, man, if you use a floater, you wouldn't have to tie so many hooks. I'm like, yeah, that's probably true.
If you use a floater,
But
you wouldn't catch as many fish. Because as soon as they feel that,
use a floater, we don't catch as many fish either.
they'll let it go.
I had to prove that to a feller one day. He's like, oh, I'll fish with my floater. That way I could see the strike. I ain't tying on 100 hooks. I'm like, well, you have fun with that. I caught about 60 and he caught like 8. Yep. I had a bite and didn't even know it. Yep, I need to go ahead and add another worm because I had a bite and didn't even know it. I tell you what, that wind right there can just go away.
Well, I don't think it's gonna.
I don't think it's going to either. I'm glad I had an extra jacket for you, though.
Yeah, I'm glad you did too. I'm sorry that you're cold.
I'm not cold.
Oh, good.
Got him. Ugh. Big female. And she didn't swallow it. She ain't got no eggs in her, so I'm going to keep her. Sorry. I'm not meaning to splash you. Add another worm to this mess. Well, I don't know. Cast back over here, I guess.
We caught them all out of this hole.
Got him. He's a, nope, lost him. Had him, and then lost him. Got him. And he's a nice one. Come on, get off that tree. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, look at that tank.
Yep. Nice one, baby.
Another nice big male. Oh, sorry.
It needs to be down that way more.
Well,
because you're having to throw them too far.
It needs to be turned around. Is what it needs to be.
Well, it ain't going to happen while it's full of water.
Nope, it's definitely not happening when there's 30 gallons of water in it. That's for sure. Cast back out there, see if we can do this again. Except this time, not break my line off. There he is. It's not a big one, though. It's a small female, and I will throw her back. So even though that was hand size, it just ain't big enough for my eyes. I want them just a little beefier than that.
Which is right now with this dink that swallowed it, and I had no idea even had it.
Well, that happens too.
All right.
All right, come on.
Up.
Get out from between them trees. Yeah, just kind of angle it a little bit more. Kind of pull the whole thing this way. There you go, and now turn it. There we go, right there. That's good. Thank you, baby. We got us a nice male here. My wife and I are both suffering from seasonal allergies. It happens. Hey, y'all, it's Ray the Puddle Jumper, Holler Boys Outdoors. I appreciate y'all joining me on our fishing adventure today. I tried to pause the video, and it didn't work, and I ended up ending it abruptly, and then I switched over to TikTok. So check us out on TikTok, too. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Till we see y'all next time. Peace.